I'm Ron Klopfanstein at the DeSales Center in Utica, where the Central New York chapter of Citizen Action of New York has brought people together to celebrate May Day 2026, Workers Over Billionaires. This is a celebration of community and worker and immigrant rights. Senya Bekwey is one of the organizers of tonight's event here.
Today we're having a celebration of May Day. May Day is International Workers' Day. It's an internationally recognized holiday celebrating worker rights and worker class solidarity. And so we're here to contribute to that, to encourage people to also get out and get involved in their local politics, state politics, federal politics.
I'm with Shana Dowland. What are some of the things being talked about today, and how do these issues affect people right here in the Mohawk Valley?
So, of course, May Day is also known as the International Workers' Day. So everybody who has a job, who is a working class member, like myself, has a lot of economic issues right now with rising costs and, the affordability crisis, whether it's housing, healthcare, childcare, transportation. And, I'm lucky to be a union member myself. And so I organize within my workplace to make sure everybody has their protections.
Shatasia Edwards spoke at the event. I'm with Shatasia. You were one of the speakers at the teach-in portion of today's events.
Yes.
So what was your message?
My message was simple. It was, let's stand up together as a community against millionaires, billionaires, and the elites. I think it's vitally important for us to understand that regardless of our cultural differences, our backgrounds, our ethnicity, our races, our color, our complexion, that we're all struggling at the same level. No matter if I make a couple more dollars more than you or you make a couple more dollars than me, at the end of the day, we're still underserviced in these communities. So we're
think of each other as the enemy, but really we're all being exploited.
Well, that's their job, to make us feel like as if we're the enemy of one another. So they divide us in multiple different ways. They divide us by race. They divide us by the color of our skin. They divide us by class. They divide us by who's rich, who's poor. They divide us by supervisors and employees. They divide us by cultural backgrounds to make us all kind of, go at it with one another, when the reality of it is we're all pretty much the same people. We're all God's children, so
same struggles.
Yeah, and we're all having the same struggles.
I'm here with Jonathan Brooks. He's DJ J Easy from our station. So tell me about, you're here to perform. So how is music used to bring people together, to promote the message of solidarity?
It's always been, a conduit to relay messages across the world. When you think of songs like What's Going On, and it makes me want to holler, and even with hip hop, with songs like The Message, or even deal with like different topics like white lines and stuff like that. It's always been a great way to spread your message, what you're trying to say, to the world.
Like a universal language.
Yes,
music.
Definitely universal.
So what are some of the messages that you're here to promote?
When I perform, my music is more like encouraging, more like positive. Like I know we're going through hard times, but better days are coming. And, to really like focus on God and things like that. So that's basically what I'm here to do. Just spread the message.
Do you think better times are coming, even though we're going through hard times?
This is my frustration. I wouldn't be me if I didn't believe that. I'm a very optimistic person. I know right now it's crazy, but things have got to change at some point or another. So.
The Central New York chapter of Citizen Action of New York works on these issues all year long. You can find more information on Facebook. At the DeSales Center in Utica, I'm Ron Klopfanstein for 95.5 FM, The Heat. This is Ron Klopfanstein. Meet me in the hot seat every Monday at 5 p.m. for Hot Seat Media Mondays on 95.5 FM, The Heat.